morning, everybody. Welcome back to MAPOP Sports. If this is your first time here, everybody, welcome. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Today, hopefully everybody was having a good week. So I wanted to do, I don't know, I might be doing this every week. Just tips or things that I've learned throughout the process of selling sports cards online and just kind of starting your own business. Because I feel like you can't get better at your business or anything if you don't learn. So that's the thing. I think I'm going to kind of do this every week and just kind of let you guys know what I learned. I don't know. It might be stuff you guys already know, but this is just kind of stuff that I feel like it's kind of beneficial to me to grow as a small business, and also just running my own business and just selling sports cards in general and what's working and what's not and stuff like that. So we'll start off with number one. I think the one thing I definitely noticed is that because this is 2024 now, the beginning of the year, I went on vacation. I took my kids and my family to go visit, family back in Iowa. And I put obviously time away on my eBay store. And then come to find out that, once I came back, I think all sales kind of dipped. And it really went down. It went to shit. I talked about this before. I think what I've learned, this is what I'm going to do, is because I don't know if anybody works for eBay. Let me know if you guys are watching this. If you work for eBay, let me know. But I have a feeling it has to deal with activity. And what I say that is that the algorithm of eBay, if you're not listing, because you're on vacation, whatever, if you're not listing, eBay's not making money. Remember, eBay gets a portion of all the sales. So if you're not listing, they're not making money. You're not going to make money. So there's no benefit of them pushing your stuff out. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just I was thinking in my head. So when I came back, I was listing, and I really went hard on listing and trying to make up for, time lost. And I feel like the algorithm kind of helped, because now sales are coming back, which is awesome. So this is what I learned. The next time I go on vacation, what I'm going to actually do is, I don't know if you guys are aware, you can create drafts of listings. So what I'm going to do is, when I'm gone, I'm going to create drafts of every day that I'm going to be gone, anywhere between 5 to 10 listings. That way, your account, your store is still active. Even if your time away, you're still actively listing on a daily basis. So what I'm going to do is maybe create, if I'm going to be gone for a long extended weekend, let's just say, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to be gone for 3 days. Maybe this is what I'm thinking of creating, 15 to 20 listings. So that way, every day it'll be in draft mode, and all I need to do is publish it. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know if that will help or not. But at least it keeps the store active, and I'm hoping, if that is the case, if eBay is working on that algorithm, if you're active, they're going to help push your stuff out. They're going to help customers and people be able to see your store, your listings, things like that, and maintain that sales front. Even though your time away, because your shipping doesn't count until you get back, at least your store is still active and you're still listing things. So I'm going to try that out. I think it'll work. I think it does help. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like as soon as I came back, I started listening, and I listed really hard. Sales came back. It's just 1 + 1 = 2. That's how kind of how I felt. I wasn't listing for like 5 straight days. Came back to, I was getting sales, but it wasn't even near what it should have been. So weird. But I think that's what I kind of learned. I figured out, leave it in draft. Hopefully release them everyday basis, so that way your store is always continuously actively listing. I feel like that was definitely a big thing. Another tip that I can say that I think I've learned, and I am still learning, is finding your niche in especially in sports cards. It doesn't even matter what industry you're in, whatever you're selling, clothes, whatever you're selling, reselling, or just any business you're in, find that niche that you're really good at, and you can, focus on more. I feel like my niche is getting more and more in regards to the mid tier of sports cards. And when I say mid tier, nothing high, super high end, and nothing like junk, wax or anything like that. Just in the mid tier. I feel like that's going to help me in regards to the pricing. I'm understanding the pricing a little bit better, of where the wheelhouse is, where I can negotiate a little bit better, things like that. And then sourcing, it's helping me out sourcing. And I feel that way because when I'm looking at lots and when I'm looking for inventory, I feel like I know what I'm looking for much better, much quicker, and I don't waste my time on specific guys or gals that are selling super high end. Don't waste my time there. Super low end, junk wax. Don't waste my time there. Find my niche, and then I can and I feel like I'm more confident when I'm negotiating the pricing that I'm more accurate, helping them and myself, because I know they need to make a little bit of profit or a little bit of money. They want to get their value for sure, and I want to get my value because at the end of the day, we want to do the best we can to pay the lowest amount, so we have a little bit of a better profit margin, and also be able to negotiate better with our customer base and our buyers, things like that. So niche down, find what you're better at, I feel like, and then focus on that a little bit more. I feel like your time spent sourcing, your time spent pricing, negotiating, all that stuff gets better. And I feel like that definitely helps you out in the long run. I think it's going to help me out and help the store out for sure, of what's best for me and for my business, and what I can do better in that sense. And I want to say last but probably not least, what I learned is patience. And when I say that, it's regards to, because I do a lot of buy it now or BOB or OBO or best offer. I feel like a lot of people, and this is okay because you're the same way, I'm the same way, they want to get the best deal possible. So when you put or best offer, a lot of people is going to give their bottomly low price that they're going to pay or willing to pay for a specific card or item. I definitely realized that it's okay to be patient, and it's okay to decline or stick to your guns. And when I say that, stick to your guns, I mean stick to whatever price point you need to be at where you feel comfortable with the value of that item or that card. There was a couple times that I almost clicked accept, even though knowing that I felt like, gosh, that was so low of that card, and the value of that specific card. I almost clicked it. 10 minutes later, somebody bought it at buy it now, knowingly that's the good value. Because I list my cards, so I mean, just so you guys know, I list my cards pretty fairly price wise. I feel there might be a few up and down, because remember, this is a volatile market. So some cards yesterday was probably worth $100, and today might be only worth $60 because that player got injured, got hurt, or just had a horrible game, or whatever the case may be. And it's not like I'm going back and changing all the pricing instantly because of that one specific player or specific issue that happened. So it's so volatile. So that's why I say keep your patience in line, because that player, that person might have an outstanding game this weekend, or did something, or become a Hall of Famer all of a sudden, and their pricing skyrockets. So, and that's why somebody might just buy it now, knowing they're still getting a good deal, because for some reason the market just made that specific player, specific card just go up. So be patient. I feel like don't be in a rush to, I guess you say, accept any lowball offers, because sometimes, that card will hit that value that you valued it at. Remember, I mean, this inventory that I purchased or whatever is the reason why I bought that inventory, is because I have value in those cards. That's what I know, that, that I keep telling myself, like, I bought this lot, I bought these cards because they have specific values. I don't want to just give it away, whether I'm losing money, or just give it away because you have that specific value. That's the reason why you bought this lot. So I had to keep reminding myself that be patient. yes, sometimes if they make an offer, it makes sense, or if you're just looking to move inventory or clearance of all the old stuff that's been on your store for quite a few months, and I understand that. But there's certain cards that there's a great value to it because you bought that lot. You bought that card for a specific reason, that card, because it has your value that you, in my eyes, I put on that card. So be patient. Unless you really, really need the capital or the funds to move, then I understand that. However, try to be I'm learning to be as patient as I can on those items, because keep in mind, as I'm growing the store, I'm getting more and more offers. So realize that as I'm growing and scaling up, it's okay to hold your value that you hold to that card or that specific item. And like I said, as long as and this is the other thing that I learned, that while I hold that value and be patient, price it accordingly, man. I know some people say price the highest, you can give all kinds of sales. I understand that. I do that on some, but I don't price that really high because, I'm in the business of feeding my family. So I want to move the stuff. I get it that sooner or later somebody's going to buy it at that super high price. I would love to be able to be that patient. But my situation is different from others. Some people are doing this as a side hustle and they price everything at the super high, and sooner or later there'll be somebody who can buy it at that. That's great. I'm finding that medium that I can't wait that long sometimes to move stuff because, like I said, I have a family to feed and take care of. So my situation a little bit different, that I do need to move some of these things. So you got to find that balance, of patience and I think pricing it accordingly, at least for me, for your situation, that's definitely key. So I think that's what I'm working on. Hopefully, like I said, I'll get better at that. Those are the three things I definitely for sure I'm going to focus on, primarily. We'll just recap real quick. Number one, make sure you do drafts. If you're going to go on vacation, keep it in a draft mode so you can release it on a daily basis. So keep that daily interaction of your storefront, keep it active. So I think that's the one thing I definitely learned, is keep your store active, listing, all that stuff, responding to customers, all that. So keep it active, keep that, I guess you can say your eBay store, and letting eBay know that you're working. And that's the thing, you're working to help them make money. That's the thing. Number two, niche down. Find your wheelhouse and get better at that. Focus that area. I think in the long run, time-wise, spent-wise, you'll be more. Your time management will be better because you're focused on a certain area, and I think that's where I'm coming to, that zone. And you find that zone, sweet spot, that zone of whatever items you're looking to sell, whether, like I said, sports cards or anything other thing else. So find that little sweet spot of yours. And then I would say number three is just be patient and just price everything accordingly. And don't be in a rush to accept the best offer, but if you price everything accordingly, you should be fine. Hold that value. You purchase that lot, you purchase that item because it has a specific value. So try to hold that as best you can, if you can. And in the long run, it should help your business and help your profitability, I feel. Like I said, this is just stuff that I feel like I'm learning and I'm getting better at and kind of understanding. And I'm just kind of giving it to you guys what I'm thinking of. And like I said, maybe I'll do this once a week, just kind of let you guys know what I'm learning, a little bit tips and stuff like that. So other than that, man, I appreciate you guys. If you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. If you guys, like I said, if you guys have watched this far and you picked up a little bit of something, and if you don't subscribe, all good. I appreciate you actually just enjoy and watch this video. Do not forget, help me out. Check out the store. I put the links, everything in the store, in the description for the storefront for the eBay store. Other than that, man, stay tuned. Next week, I should have some more cool videos that I'm looking to do, and the freaking Prism football, hopefully that mega box should be on the way here, should be here this weekend. It says, I look at the mail like, come on, Target, get better on your shipping, man. They need to be quicker at that, but should have that. So I'll do a kind of a rip on that. Should be fun. Hopefully I pull something hot like a CJ Stroud of some sorts. It'd be kind of cool. So other than that, man, I appreciate you guys. Till next time, have a great weekend, guys.